What's up guys, Justin here from Mr. Paintball Vids, and as promised I'm going to do a field walkthrough for you guys. So here it is, behold our field. Alright, this is a dead box with a fire pit already set up for the next time, but we don't really play, well, we don't use fires in the summer, so we don't leave that be. And here we got a dead box we don't use. It's all nice and raked here, so that's pretty cool. Then you enter our part of the dead box we use pretty much during the summer is over here. The field really hasn't started yet, but I'm still like, well, you get a feel for it, I guess. And alright, so we get a ton of these knocked down trees here from like lightning storms and stuff. So that's pretty awesome. We are fortunate for that, but they're really not where we'd like them though. And there's no way we're gonna lift like a log like that. It's gonna be like 1,000 pounds or something. So this was one of our greatest bunkers until like a lightning storm last year, and now it's just completely trashed with
the home bunker.
Yeah, that was a home bunker for the near-sided team, and it was pretty good. It was used by a good amount of people, but a lightning storm made all these branches and trees fall in it, so now it's like a storage, I guess, for sticks and materials to make other bunkers. So this is the dead box we use right now. So as you can see, we got an old fire pit from the winter. Now we got a new chrono station we just put up. Pretty cool stuff. Got a little surprise for you guys. Just put this up. Pretty awesome. You just shoot at this, and we got a little memento here. So yeah, you just fire at this during our chrono. That's pretty cool. All right, so we got a Joe here for a dual commentary.
What's going on, guys?
And I forgot to mention that a little earlier.
We got through the beginning the dead boxes. Now we're going to go through the field itself.
Yep. So we walk over this, and here's where we are. The old. So we walk on, and this is pretty much the starting point almost. I mean, we would start.
We'll start the left side, and we'll move around.
Yeah. We usually start around the trashed bunker, which, Joe, we should probably use all these sticks for new bunkers, but
we used to start behind that, but now we start right where we are, right where we stand. Right in front of it.
All right, so we're starting here. We're going for a breakout. You got yeah, we're all getting our stance already. You got pretty much like a snake or like a really long bunker over there. It doesn't have knuckles on it, but it's pretty good. I got another one over here. That's a huge tree. Both are huge trees knocked down. And let's see. You walk over here. This is a very popular spot right here that you would come off the near side. Also, you would loop around if you can do a flank on the right side of the field.
Should loop around, but we also got a nice piece of plywood bunker right here. A lot of plywood down here.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Some we brought down. We brought down some fence pieces once to add on. So it's all good.
All right, so that's where we are again with the long bunker. Very popular because if you want to reverse a flank or actually stop a flank coming from this side, that's actually a popular flank route for the other team. It's come around here by our old speedball field, which we'll do a separate video about probably. And you just come here. We got an old chair. I don't know why, but we do. Also very popular. This has some pretty intense firefights. This right here, when you're trying to stop a flank from happening. On the left side of the field. We got some, you know, stop for a couple seconds bunkers. Really not too good. Probably got like a little pond or something, you know. This is our old speedball course. I'm gonna do a little brief thing. It was a project we were just working on over the last April vacation. We worked a long time on this field. And the summer kind of destroyed it, but it was pretty good that time. It was a little fast-paced action woods ball. What else we got, Joe?
Always have fun. Okay, now we're going across about the middle of the field, guys. We got lots of plywood sheets. We got some fencing, nice fencing, lay down bunkers. Now this is the middle of the field, right above where I'm standing right now. Is right where when we play capture the flag, we'd have the flag right here in the middle of the field. And this is a good spot for it because it's right in the open and no one can just stay behind a bunker and move right away and grab it.
Yeah, so pretty much kind of like an octagon or something. So you got all these angles on it, and whoever's going for it could be on a suicide mission if they're not lucky and they didn't plan it right. So we got all these good bunkers here. This is actually pretty new. I'll give you guys a little sample. You guys, pretty much that little stump right there, that's pretty much where the flag would little location point, I guess. Here's a little sample. of the view. And as you can see, we got a lot of angles, so it's like the death octagon almost. You go inside there and you're going to be shot at, most likely.
Now right now, guys, we're not walking down the field, we're walking across the field.
Yeah, we are.
Back and forth.
It's actually a pretty large field. It's probably close to 80, 90 yards long, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, at least.
Yeah, so depending on where we start from, I guess. If we use the entire field, it might be a couple yards long, I don't know. But Joe's going to break this glass bottle.
Someone leaves their Smirnoff Ice passion fruit here.
This is not us.
This is what I think about this.
This is garbage. Apparently,
that glass should have broke.
Apparently he's not angry enough at them to smash their glass. So
I guess not. I'm going to have to smash that later.
That is not us. We do not condone underage drinking. That's a different group that started this field.
Project one time, and he had an extra piece of this
cork board,
whatever the hell it's called, board with holes in it.
It's like it's like a workbench if you're gonna hang tools and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
It has these little pegs. So
makes a real nice bunker, and actually the paint doesn't go through it despite the holes.
Yeah, you would think it would go right through these holes. It really doesn't. I don't know why. We got some old tape from the boundaries for different game modes. We got different boundaries, so we set up some tape.
Right where the stump is right here, that's probably the tape. That's the tape line of the field. We usually don't go any farther than this. However, this down tree, when there's not water in there, that makes a real nice bunker. Yeah, it does. You'd get in there when there's not water. You would have a pretty good, if you're coming from a flank from the far side team. All these fallen trees are new, so it's not really that corrupt. We're probably going to take care of that sometime. And you would come around here along with that really long bunker right there, so that'd be good. And yeah, as you can see, it's still kind of patches of snow, but let's move across the field again.
Let's move across. It's kind of like no man's land right here. Not a lot of bunkers, but we're gonna work on that.
Oh, a little bit of leftover snow.
That's not good. That's gonna be gone in a couple days, though. Hopefully.
Moving across the field again.
After my update video, we just got snow like a couple nights after, so that was kind of redundant, but. Oh,
again, we got a piece of, just a piece of tin with a little crappy.
Now, if you guys are like, oh, that's cool, we use tin. If you're thinking that, go check out our video on homemade bunker tips. It's a good long video filled with nice tips on how to make your own field like ours.
Actually, wasn't ours. It was actually just down here.
Yeah.
We reworked it so it would better suit the way we play.
A little sample of it. It's not too tall, but it's it's something that we can work with. By the way, yep, this is from the other group that has the alcohol down here. Like we said, we do not condone underage drinking, but kind. But
this is a nice bunker right here.
Yeah, it is.
Now, the defense pieces that we just happen to have after a big ass tree fell on the big tree fell on our fence in the yard. We took the fence pieces, brought them down here. They ended up making really good bunkers.
Yeah, and even just throwing a couple twigs and branches together, like I said in the video.
A little more than a couple.
Yeah, probably a couple hundred. Probably take a while to make something like this, but it's really good, Get these thick branches like that, and you end up making yourself an awesome field. Like, we've gotten lots of compliments about this field in our earlier videos. Of our not so good videos from last year when we were just starting out. We're about to celebrate the 1 year anniversary of the start of Mr. Paintball vids in May. 1 year. And don't worry guys, I know our footage from last year wasn't amazing, but we got all new cameras, we're going to work on our angles, and it's going to be good this season, I can tell you that.
Here we go.
Well, it's going to be better.
They just made great fortified bunkers.
Yeah, back to where we started. And thanks for all the compliments, guys. I mean, we did spend a lot of time working on this fields along with the other group. I'm sure they did. More fence, yeah, definitely. Fence pieces are, like I said, perfect for this kind of job. They really save a lot of time, and frankly, they look good and they perform very well.
An old piece of plywood fell down. It's supposed to be
it's our
right up here on the end.
Really rotted out piece of plywood we've got to replace maybe, but it seems to hold up pretty good. It does. It's definitely a large bunker. We got another long snake-like bunker, but I wouldn't call them snakes because they don't have knuckles and you don't really use them like a snake. But
it's just the longer.
Yeah, it's just a really long, like double or triple up bunker that you can go to off break. Along with this kind of, you might go off break if you're playing back and you're playing like conserving paint, plan on making a move later in the game. You might go here. And I can see we're approaching 10 minutes right now. So I'm gonna sum it up because we're pretty much done. It's another home bunker that's, I don't even think we've ever used really. We're just having these so when we have new people that, Joe's on the phone there, I'm gonna leave him alone. But yeah, we got lots of shards of, this is actually the infamous spot that we start our breaks. So it's all grown in a lot. And as you can see, ooh, what we got here. Paintball. So anyway, we could actually use it. We don't use this because it's really far back.
This is where we start.
This is the end. We pretty much start at, well actually, wow. We originally started here on the tree we took all the bark mulch off.
You know what? I'd really like to start out here. That way we have a longer game.
Definitely. If we start out here, start building bunkers. This is like absolutely barren. You know, there's no bunkers back here. I think the other group that plays here, that started the field, actually started making bunkers back here.
Honestly, I'd really like to start back here. It'd make the game a lot longer. It'd really give everyone a good look. You'd have longer footage, better footage possibly.
Yeah. So, like I said, guys, we're really excited for the next season. That is our main field walkthrough. We're going to have one for our speedball field, maybe. I mean, it's not really too in-depth on that. But, like I said, stay tuned for this spring and summer. Don't forget to subscribe because we're going to have great footage. I just got Sony Vegas Pro 10 for you guys that video edit. I want to thank the 68 Cal for helping me out with that. And Paintball Devil 0829. The kid's the man. Love that guy. And he's really supportive. If only everybody could be like him, that'd be great. So shout out to them. And it's turned out to be a kind of long video, but...
And on that note, and upcoming stuff, I know I've been posting stuff on the page about the GOG Envy. That's going to be coming soon. I know I keep saying stuff for people who want to see that. That's coming up soon. I just have to get the money from my friend. He wants a new gun. I told him that's going to be a good gun because I knew the vibe. Had great reviews by TechV. Just throwing that out there. Also, in a week or two, we're going to have a ANS unboxing, which is going to include the Crossfire SS 4545.
And a little surprise. A little surprise to you guys. So we'll keep you
the rest of it's a surprise, exactly.
Exactly. The rest we're not going to unveil yet. We're not going to unveil a lot of our unboxings from now on, really. But, yeah. As you can see, the old speedball course again, and we're going to pretty much sum this up. I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, shout out to the 68 Cal and Paintball Devil 0829. Thanks so much for the help and support, and hope you guys enjoyed the Surf City Open this weekend. It was pretty awesome. I watched a good deal of it, not too much, but I wish I could watch the whole, 12 hours, but that's a lot of time to spend on paintball watching, so it really got me in the mood, though. I know spring's here now, and I love the weather.
We just need the spring weather.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we need.
60s and 70s.
So we're pretty excited, guys. This is a long video, and we're going to reach our limit. So if you've stuck by us with this whole entire video, thank you. And that's our field.
Now we're back at the dead box, and that's it.
Back at the dead box.
Field. We're proud of it.
We're very countless hours of hard work, and it's all paid off, and it's a really... If you guys want to make your own field, it's not only a good project for the summer, but it's also a lot of fun when you're down here with your friends constructing something like this. So it's really...
When we do, we're going to have even more footage playing here in the new field because I'm purchasing a scuba tank. I am purchasing a scuba tank with the scuba tank yoke so we can fill our tanks. We'll be able to play longer, get more footage, and have more fun in the summer.
Yes, exactly. So definitely look out for the videos coming up. There's going to be a lot of them, and you definitely want to subscribe so you don't miss any of the fun. So thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. 260, well, close to it, subscribers. Probably more by now. Thank you guys so much, all the support, and we just want to definitely thank you guys. We didn't think we'd get so much good hype, It's great. It's really good. We try and put out whatever we can for you guys, and it's working out pretty good. So yeah, Justin, Joe signing off from Mr. Paintball Vids.
See you later, guys.
And more to come, so thanks.